What happens to you when you're concerned with what other people think about you? And how are your thoughts affecting you? This video is for you if you've ever experienced any kind of stress, worry, or anxiety about what other people think of you. Let's slow it down and let's explore what's running in your mind, how those thoughts affect you, and how to step out of worry. I will take you through a 4-step process. First, take a snapshot of a moment where you experienced stress or anxiety. Look at your thoughts. What were you thinking? There are usually many different thoughts, a lot of them about ourselves. For now, I invite you to zoom in to the thoughts about the others, about your audience, about your listeners, about other people. What were your thoughts about them? What did you want from them? What would make you happy? Make a list, write them down. You may find thoughts like, I'm worried about my audience, my listeners, because they have too high expectations, because they won't like my playing, my performance, my presentation. I want them to like me. I want them to appreciate me. I want them to value me. They shouldn't have too high expectations. They shouldn't judge me too harshly. They shouldn't be too critical. I need them to have realistic expectations. I need them to be happy with me, to be happy with my performance, with my presentation. The next step is to run one thought at a time through 4 questions. Let's take the thought, I want them to appreciate me. The first question is it true? The answer is yes or no, both are equal. The second question is, can you absolutely know that it's true, that you want them to appreciate you? It's either a yes or no. And how do you react? What happens when you believe the thought that you want them to appreciate you? What happens to you in that moment? For me, I get stressed, I feel pressure, I feel tight, my breathing becomes shallow, it takes away all my joy, I feel self-doubt, self-critical, and a disconnect from myself and from the music. The next step is to experience yourself without the thought. So who would you be in that same moment if you couldn't think or believe the thought, I want them to appreciate me? What comes up for me is that I would feel happier, freer, lighter. I feel more connected to myself, less afraid of the audience, less pressure, and more excited about playing. The last step is to find opposites to the original thought. I want them to appreciate me turns around to I want me to appreciate them. And then try to find genuine examples. My example is that I do want to appreciate them for who they are and for whatever they want to think. And I also want to appreciate them for their criticism and their feedback. It may teach me something, I may learn something. Another opposite is I don't want them to appreciate me. For me, that feels truer. I saw so clearly how much stress it causes me when I believe that I want that appreciation from them, that I'm happy to let go of that and don't want them to appreciate me. Also, that is not why I perform or why I play music. I do it for the sake of the music, so I don't want them to appreciate me. Another turnaround is I want me to appreciate myself. And that one feels strongest for me. And it also feels a bit challenging. How can I actually do that? And I invite you to find examples of how you can live that. How can you appreciate yourself in your daily life as you're practicing, as you're performing? For me comes up that I can appreciate myself by noticing how I talk to myself internally, and also by noticing how I judge myself, how I'm critical of myself, to notice that. I will put in the link more information about the work of Byron Katie, which I just shared with you, and also a Judge Your Neighbor worksheet where you can put your thoughts. My name is Judith Pfeiffer. I'm a classical pianist and a certified facilitator of the work of Byron Katie. So next time you experience stress or anxiety, I invite you to look into your thinking and to see and explore how your thoughts are affecting you. I hope this supports you on your journey. Take good care of your beautiful self.